let us go back to our cartoon days. As a kid, did you ever notice your parents laughed so hard at the cartoons you were interestingly watching? Those moments totally went over our heads, didn't they? Well, then in this video, we bring some 18+ cartoon moments that could have scarred your life as a kid. Because it turns out that these Nickelodeon shows, Disney movies, and Cartoon Network specials we watched had well-hidden adult funny jokes. Number 1. Tom and Jerry. Just when we thought this was a funny chase between the duo, who would have imagined it was actually a cartoon loaded with subtle moments? It turned out to be that. This masterpiece slapstick comedy show was released in 1940. All we saw as a kid was a house cat, Tom, who no matter how many times he ever tries, would always fail to catch the mouse. But the big catch was when Tom was thinking of committing suicide and was shown sitting on the road. And like a typical mouse, it smartly comes out with a plan. In that episode, we were introduced to a new white female cat character. That sizzles up their moment considering how Tom instantly had a crush on her. Things take a serious turn when his feelings weren't reciprocated by the white cat, and instead, she develops feelings for a wealthy Mr. Butcher who lives next door. However, Jerry, on the other side, was thinking about how her girlfriend was faithful to her. Well, Jerry was utterly wrong. Turns out, Toots married another man behind Jerry's back. Now the two of them were heartbroken. Number 2. Dexter's Laboratory. You know, just like we have that one friend who constantly seeks ways to crack dirty jokes, this cartoon is just that. They don't stop even after seeing how many children are watching the show. So, once Dexter calls up Dee Dee into the office to tell her she was to be removed, aka fired. Even though after she was sent away, he gets the work done quicker, he feels that he doesn't seem to enjoy the peace and silence. Then he does something weird. He calls an application searching for some troublesome older sisters. Then, after quite some time, he picks Candy just because he thinks she is beautiful, and then he dresses her up like a Dee Dee. So when Candy realizes it wasn't a TV show, she left. And here are the big things, guys. When she was about to leave, Dexter asks her about games like Dee Dee. Then again, Candy tells him that it would come at a cost of an additional $50, which might mean she might be a stripper. We must admit that this is the most hilarious and shocking bordering on adult scene ever, right? What do you guys think? Number 3. Rugrats. This is one of the cartoons that slipped away with ease after putting on so many dirty jokes. You need to see it by yourself. So, there was this character named Chucky who had an intimate obsession with the doll, or inflatable clown, named Bob. Then Bill said, a kid his age should be playing outside with his friends, not nested and alone in his room, bopping his boppo. Now, if you're wondering what that is, here's the thing. Bob is a widely used slang for masturbation. And that was not the first time the writers made a sensual joke. The next popular one is when Tom's dad pushes his 2 fingers together after saying that he is away doing what he called male bonding. Well, that literally meant sleeping with other men. As kids, we wouldn't have caught that one, eh? That's not the end, guys. In another iconic episode, we are shown Tommy shouting that in order to get the Chinese finger trap off his finger, he needs something hard and thin. He then surprises everyone by putting his hand in his diaper. Guess what? Well, he intended to find a screwdriver. Maybe that was just their way of saying that he had to use something else to get rid of the Chinese finger traps, and the screwdriver part is only covering it up. You may never be able to see your favorite childhood cartoons the same way ever again. And then again, there's no need to look far for dirty cartoons, as they're still being played on TV, right? Alright guys, that's a wrap for this video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel for more videos just like this. See you guys next time!